Isn't that pretty? I think it's kind of pretty. Voila! Voila! Okay, I don't know. I thought that was pretty colors. Mike likes colors. Okay, oops. Now Toby. Now Gus gets a treat. Come here, Toby. Now Toby is looking up, and I can't deny the little guy when he's staring at me, saying, "What about me? Don't I get a treat?" Okay, Gus, stop for a second. This is the Dog Walk Chronicles. Today, we continue in November. And the first saint that popped up is the saint that I'm going to tell you about today. Oh, by the way, today, let's see if I get this right, is the feast of the dedication of the Basilica of Lateran. And is there a John Lateran, or is it... Anyway, I think it's like the main... There's 4 basilicas in Rome. And I think this is like the main one. And I believe that the heads of St. Peter and St. Paul are there. There's an interesting... You know, I'd like to turn this into a motorcycle. Or not a motorcycle, put a motor on there. That thing looks like it's built for that. Too bad I'm not handy like that. Mechanical. So, today's saint, besides the celebration of the Basilica, is Blessed Ludovico Morbioli. He's one of 6 kids. He was born in 1433. He was of lower middle class. That's unusual. Usually they're rich, they're nobility, or they're poor. Sometimes middle class, but there, of all the ones I've read, I can't think of any other time when they've been born lower middle class. So you got to visualize lower middle. His early adulthood was, he lived a desolate life. I looked that up. Desolate is like he didn't feel loved or something. I don't know. Desolate life, which turned into gambling, violence, and he was a heavy drinker. He got married. He married Lana Turner. No, wait. Let me read. Nope. He married Lucia Tora, not Lana Turner. That would be totally different. He was struck with an illness, and he was near death when he had a conversion experience. Near death will do that to you. He was determined to do penance, and so he turned his life around and lived in complete poverty, wandering the streets preaching penance to people. What I wonder is, whatever happened to Lana Turner? I mean, he was married. Did he then did she now have to live in poverty too? Or how did that work? No, I don't want to go back there. People would gather around to mock him because he was so unkempt and looked like a wild man. His beard his hair was wild, his beard was a mess, and so they would mock him, but then he would preach and they'd keep listening. Blessed Ludovico Morbioli died in 1485. So there's the one saint today that I have for you. Remember, this is November, so we want to pray fervently to get as many souls out of purgatory as we can. And to remember that when we do that, when a soul gets out of purgatory, where do you think they are? Said it before, there's only one way out of purgatory, and it's up. So they're in heaven. So what do you think if you pray for them and they get out of purgatory sooner? And I'm going to make a guess that they know that you're praying for them. They're going to think about you. And my father says, I need all the help I can get. I'd like to, for him, not for me, although he'd say that to me too. But having saints who have your backs, having saints who are your friends, having saints who, I don't want to say owe you, but hey, that can't be a bad thing. So, hey, Toby, come on. Stay with us. So, pray for the souls of purgatory. Ask the saints that are already saints to pray for you. And be assured that all your prayers are going for good. So do that. If that works for you, fine. If it doesn't, well, don't worry about it.